Hello and welcome to the 2020 Greenwich Economic Forum, our first fully digital conference, programmed in partnership with the Economist Group and Economist Events. My name is Bruce McGuire and I am co-chair of the GEF. I don't need to tell you that 2020 is an historic year and one that will surely help to define the 21st century. For the first time in over 100 years, a global pandemic is taking lives and damaging economies around the world. The United States is enduring a level of civil unrest not seen since the 1960s, and at the same time is officiating a presidential election that feels almost as contentious as the one back in 1860. All this while global financial markets were still feeling the effects of the financial crisis, and the Chimerican relationship is being stress tested. As a little side note, the town of Greenwich is very proud of its sister city relationship that it has with the Shangcheng district of Hangzhou, and our friends from Hangzhou, China are with us today, just as they have been with us since the very beginning of this forum. The Greenwich Economic Forum was established in 2018 to bring together the brightest minds in finance with policy experts and the media to discuss and debate the defining issues of our times. Little did we know when we started this thing that we'd have so much great material to draw from. Our speakers and delegates come from all over the world. We welcome you and encourage you to watch, listen, discuss, and share the content that we will deliver to you over the course of the next 3 days. We also encourage those of you with full access to make use of the platform to interact with your fellow delegates. For those of you with view-only access, we encourage you to consider upgrading so that you can get the maximum benefit out of the GEF this year. GEF 2020 has 3 primary themes. The first is the response to the global pandemic. The second is the US elections. It's China's new place in the world. Before we bring on our first speakers, we do have some housekeeping items to cover with you, so if you'll bear with me. Housekeeping item number 1 is connectivity. If you lose connectivity or access to the content at any time, please make sure that you are using Google Chrome. Second is questions and answers. We are taking questions, and you can use the Q&A function to ask your questions, and we will do our best to make sure that the panelists see those and respond to them. Networking is a big feature of what we've put together for you this year, and we're trying the best we can to approximate a live conference experience. So take advantage of features by searching and connecting with other attendees and delegates, and also the sponsors during the networking breaks. Polling questions. In addition to the Q&A, we have live discussions going on and polling questions for many of the panels, and so we encourage you to engage with each other via those that we've at your disposal. And now what we'd really like to do is to thank our corporate partners. The Greenwich Economic Forum would not be possible without the generous financial and intellectual capital support of our corporate partners. We encourage you to seek them out for their advice and guidance, just as we have sought them out for their advice and guidance in constructing the program for you this year. So please allow me to list our premium sponsors for GEF 2020. At the diamond level, we have UBS and Grayscale. At the platinum level, Bridgewater Associates and Tianfeng Securities. At the gold level, we have Ares Management, Standard Chartered Bank, Rock Creek, Thoma Bravo, Huatai Securities, Hong Kong Exchange. At our silver level, we have Jersey Finance and Singapore Stock Exchange. And so a big thank you from the Greenwich Economic Forum to all of our corporate partners. And now let me introduce our first session. The first session for GEF 2020 will be a fireside chat discussing the New World Order. Our moderator is Rachna Shanbog. She's a finance editor with The Economist, and she's going to be sitting down with Ray Dalio, who is the co-CIO and co-chairman of Bridgewater Associates. And so without further ado, and to kick off GEF 2020, I will turn things over now to Rachna.